Hello and welcome back again to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make this bodycon dress I'm putting on here. It is easy and beginner friendly. So if you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. To my returning subscriber, you guys are the main G. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Without further ado, let's get this video started, okay? Okay guys, to make this bodycon dress, you'll be needing the following materials and tubes. So you'll be needing a stretchy fabric, the one that stretches on both directions. As you can see in the video, it stretches on this side and also on the other side, as you can see me stretching it there. Then this pattern, the amount of fabric I will use for this project is 1 point something. It's not up to 2 yards. Then you need your pattern paper, okay? You need your scissors, marking pen, then you need a ruler and pattern master, okay? You also need your measuring tape to draft out this pattern, okay? Now open up your pattern paper and mark out all the vertical line. As you can see in the video, I've already gone ahead to mark out all my vertical measurements, okay? So let me explain what I did. This first line here will serve as my shoulder line and also my starting point line, okay? So from there now I mark down to my chest line, which is 8 inches, okay? Then from my shoulder again, I mark down to my waistline, which is 18 inches. Then from there, I also mark from my shoulder to my hip line, which is 25 inches. From my shoulder again, still leaving my tape at the starting point, I mark down to the full length of this top, which is 42 inches. I'm sorry guys, you can't see that part. My camera could not cover that part, okay? Now the next step now is to take all our horizontal measurement. Now first I'm going to mark my shoulder to shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches. I mark half of it there. Then the next step, I come to my chest line and mark quarter of my bust measurement, okay, minus 1 inches, because I'm working with a stretchy fabric there. That is why I'll minus 1 inch from all my measurements, okay? Then after that, I'll come down to my waistline and do the same thing. I'll mark quarter of my waist measurement minus 1 inches. Then I'll move down to my hip line and mark quarter of my hip measurement minus 1 inches, okay? Then I'll come to the full length of this dress and remove 1 inches from whatever I mark on the hip line. So I marked 9 inches on the hip line. 9 inches minus 1 inch is 8 inches. So I'm going to mark 8 inches there on the full length of this dress. Guys, I'm very sorry you can't see it. My camera could not cover that part and there's nothing I can do. The next step now is to connect all my markings. Connect all your markings to give this dress a shape. Now to curve the armhole, come to your chest line and mark half of your shoulder measurement there. Next, connect the point you mark to meet the shoulder line like so, as you can see in the video. Then you want to find the midpoint of that line you mark. Whatever the midpoint is, from there, just make a notch there. Then from there, go in by 0.75. Go in by 0.75. You want to ask, why are we going by 0.75? This is because you don't want any excess on the armpit area, okay? So once that is done, just connect your armhole, as you can see me doing in this video. I'll first connect the curved part, then I'll use my straight ruler to connect it to the shoulder line, okay? Just watch the video, you will understand what I did there. Then the next step now is to shape that part so that to avoid any sharp edge there, okay? So guys, once that is done, the next step now is to place our neckline measurement, okay? So I'm using 3 inches as my neck width and 4 inches as my neck depth, okay? So I'll go ahead and mark 3 inches as my neck width and 4 inches as my neck depth. And after marking it, I'm going to connect my neckline like so. Okay, I'm going to use the French cup to connect it. Alright guys, that is all for the neckline. The next step now is to complete the shaping of this dress, okay? So I'll go ahead and shape the dress. the down part of this dress. And once that is done, I will remove all the sharp edges. Okay, I don't want anything pointing there. So once that is done, I'm going to add half inch, that is 0.5 inch sewing allowance at the side. If you want, you can skip this part, okay, because this material we are working with is a very stretchy fabric, okay, so there is no need for this. But if you want to weave this dress, you can go ahead and add, because me, I'm weaving mine. That's why I'm adding this extra half-inch sewing allowance, okay, so that I will not have shortage of fabric after weaving my dress, okay. So once that is done, the next step is to create the shoulder slope. So to do that, you are going to come to the end of this shoulder line and come down by half of an inch, okay. So we are supposed to come down by 1 inch, but I'm using half inch because I don't want to add sewing allowance to this part again. So that's why I'm using half inch, okay. Then after marking the half inch, I'm going to connect it to meet the neckline like so, as you can see me doing in this video. Once that is done, go ahead and cut out this pattern, okay, and you are done with the front pattern. So guys, as you can see in this place, I've already gone ahead and cut out my pattern, and you can see the half inches I added. So I'm labeling them now. This is my half inch, so to avoid confusion in future purpose, okay. So after labeling all my markings, you can see I added half inch to the neckline and the armhole line, okay. Then that part that you guys did not see when I was cutting it, you can see the down part there. So that down part, I added 1 inch hemming allowance, okay. It's 1 inch I used there, added 1 inch hemming allowance. And once that is done, we are done with the front pattern of this dress. So guys, I'm going to use this pattern paper to draft out the back pattern of this dress, okay. Let me write center back there, and as you can see the lines there, because I cut this out from the front pattern, okay. Now I'm going to use my marking tape to hold it in place so that to avoid shifting. Next, come to the neckline and extend the line like so. This is to enable us to create our back neckline, okay. So from that line, we are going to come down by 1 inch from my neck depth, back neck depth, and the neck will still remain the 3 inches, okay. So once that is done, I'm going to curve my neck line, okay. As you can see, I'm using a different pen here so that to differentiate it. Next, now I'm going to come to the armhole line and come out by 1/4 inch, okay. Then after that, I'm going to curve it. I'm going to curve the armhole line, and that is the only difference between the front and the back pattern of this dress, okay. So now go ahead and cut out your pattern, okay. I hope you understand it. Please, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section, and also like this video if you are getting value from it, okay. Next, pin your pattern paper on your fabric to cut it out, okay. As you can see in the video, I've already gone ahead to pin down my own pattern paper on my fabric, and the amount of fabric I'm using here is 1 meter and some inches, okay. That was why I wanted to cut out the front and the pattern of this dress separately, so I can be able to manage my fabric, okay. So now after pinning it down, the next thing now is to go ahead and cut it out. Now after cutting, you can see what I have here. Now I'm going to remove the pins from this dress, okay. I'm going to remove the pin and take out the pattern, okay, from this dress. So go ahead and do that. And once that is done, you can see I'm trying to remove the pin from both sides of the dress, okay. Now once that is done, you can see what I have here. This is my front and the back. Next step now is to open up this fabric and put them right sides facing each other. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch down the neckline, the shoulder line, the side. I'm going to stitch down all of them with that half inch I told you guys. Then I'll take it to my weaving machine and weave it. Once I'm done weaving it, I'll also hem the hemline, and we are done with the sewing of this pattern. It's very easy, right? This is the finished look of this bodycon dress. I hope you find this video helpful, and you also give this a try? If you do, let me know in the comment section. If you have any suggestion, also leave it in the comment section. Like this video if you find it helpful. Share the video so that others will see it and benefit from it. Subscribe to my channel if I yet to do so, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, keep liking this video, keep sharing it, help this video to get to a lot of people. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video to this end. Bye for now. Okay.